In today's video, I'm going to be answering the most common question I get every single day, and that's what the best settings are to run in Warzone. I'll be going through all of my settings to help you guys get more wins, improve your movement and aim, and overall become way more consistent in Warzone. And don't worry, for you guys wanting the best colors and graphic settings, we'll be going through that too. And just before we get into the settings, I won't be going over any of the keyboard and mouse settings because obviously I am a controller player. I actually use the Scuf Instinct Pro. This is the Xbox version. I've always been an Xbox player my whole life, so this is what I'm comfortable on. And people ask me all the time, what controller is better, the PlayStation or the Xbox? And honestly guys, there is no difference. Just use whatever you're comfortable with. So first of all, going into the controller settings, one thing I am going to say is that I play default claw, so I don't use any tactical. I actually crouch and slide cancel whilst pressing the B button. I don't use any of the back pedals whatsoever. This is something that I have been doing for a very long time. I'm now nearly 24 years old. I've been doing this since I was like 11 or 12. It's just how I naturally played FPS games. I know it's weird. You guys are going to hate me in the comments. If you guys don't know what claw is, it's basically where you use your index finger to press all of the 4 buttons here, A, B, X, and Y. And like I said, I don't play tactical to slide cancel with the right stick. I actually do that with my claw finger on B. I know, like I said, it's weird. But that doesn't really matter. If you guys want to try playing claw, you can try it, but always go with what you're most comfortable with. If you've been playing on a certain button layout for years and years and years and you're comfortable, stick on it. So going into the button layout, obviously, like I said, I do play default whilst playing claw. Bumper ping I have off. Flipped, I actually don't use the LB and the RB. I don't know what it is. Again, personal preference. I do shoot and aim with both of the back triggers. Like I said, if you guys are on flipped and you enjoy it, just stick on it. Stick layout preset I do have on default. Moving over to controller vibration, I would definitely recommend having this off because subconsciously this will definitely put you off your shots and you will not be as accurate. Dead zone inputs. Now, again, this is something else that is personal preference to the player. It doesn't matter what dead zones people play. I would honestly stick to what feels good with your controller. But these are the dead zones that I run. I go 10 on the left stick, 60 on the left stick max. Right stick minimum is 7. That is like the normal dead zone that people always refer to. Right stick max is on 100. Left trigger on 5 and right trigger on 0. Again, it depends what controller you guys are using, how old, how new your controller is. Obviously, dead zone you want to keep as low as possible. You know, I wouldn't have the dead zone over to like 15 or 20 or something like that because that would just be ridiculous. You want to try and keep it probably 10 or under, but like I said, man, it just depends on what feels good with your controller. Moving over to the aiming settings, probably one of the most important settings on this list. I personally play on 12 sensitivity. Now, a lot of you guys might find this to be a little bit too high. Again, this is personal preference. A lot of these settings on this list are personal preference, guys. If you are a 4-4-5-5 sense player, you like to play a little bit slow, a little bit more accurate, and you see myself, for example, playing on 12-12, don't just go onto 12-12 because I am. You need to make sure that you're playing on something that you are comfortable with because at the end of the day, consistency is key. I know a lot of people that like to go crazy with all the flashy movement, go 20-20 cents. Honestly, there is only a few people that I've seen in my time that can actually control 20-20 cents at a competitive level. I'm talking competing in tournaments against the best in the world. So don't just push yourself to that really high sensitivity if you're not comfortable. But I like to play 12-12 personally because I feel like it's a really nice middle ground between being accurate and also being fast enough to have quick reactions. Say if somebody breaks your camera or you're trying to look around a room quickly to, you know, check all the corners and stuff like that. But if you guys do want to play on a high sense but you struggle to, you know, keep your accuracy when aiming down sights, that's something we're going to get onto very shortly. Moving down to sensitivity multiplier, I just keep all these the same on 1. Vertical aim axis, all on standard. Tactical stance sensitivity multiplier, this is on 1. I don't use tactical stance anyway. I'll show you guys how to turn that off in the settings in a second. Aim response curve type. Now, I get this question a lot on which is the best one. Dynamic, for me and for most people, has always been the standard of what people run in Warzone. Now, standard is not too bad. Linear, I cannot get used to linear. I think it feels horrible. Dynamic is the one that people have been running ever since Warzone 1. If you're not having it on, make sure you get it on because it feels nice. Aim response curve, slope scale, this is on 1. ADS sense multiply, this is on 1. Now, ADS sensitivity transition timing. A lot of people play on instant. I actually had someone from my chat, a guy called Music Guy. Shout out to Music Guy in my Twitch chat. He told me to try out gradual, and I don't know what it was, whether it was, you know, like a weird placebo effect, but as soon as I put it on, I was shooting so straight. This was like back in Warzone 2, where right around when Vondel came out. I stuck with it and I love it. If you haven't tried gradual, maybe give it a go. I absolutely love it. Custom sensitivity per zoom. This is going back to what I was referring to when I was talking about my 12 cents and still staying accurate whilst aiming down sights. What I run is 0.65. Basically, what this means is, if you guys are a bit, unaware of what ADS sense multiplier is, say I was to run a 1010 sensitivity and my ADS multiplier was 0.5. That would be the multiplier of my 1010. So my ADS sensitivity would be 5. So 0.65 as a multiplier of 1212 is around about a 7 to a 7.5, I think, if my math is correct. So it's a little bit, well, quite a bit slower than my 1212 sense. That's how I stay accurate when I'm aiming down sights. I do feel like the 7 sensitivity that is sort of represented is actually quite nice to be able to still flick on people. But like I said, if I was to put this, most people play on like a 0.85 to 0.9 if they're on like a 6.6 or a 7.7 sense, which is fair enough. I would probably play the same. If I was to play on a 1, 12 cents out of zoom and 12 cents in zoom, quite hard to, adjust and stay accurate and stuff like that. So unless you are using control freaks, I know a lot of people that like to play high aim down sight speed like to use control freaks so they can stay a little bit more accurate, which I don't use, by the way. I just use normal sticks. So this is why I use 0.65 on the ADS sense. If you guys are looking for a high sensitivity, definitely try bring this down a little bit so you can stay more accurate. Target aim assist, obviously you want to have this on. Aim assist is broken as hell in Call of Duty Warzone. Aim assist type, I actually play on Black Ops. A lot of people like to play on default. I actually think Black Ops is a lot better for rotational aim assist. I know when Warzone 3 first came out, there was a test that I think JGod did, and he tested the rotational aim assist between default and Black Ops. Black Ops seemed to be a lot better. Now, if you guys don't know what rotational aim assist is, rotational aim assist is basically a combination of having aim assist on a target and also moving your left stick. You seem to get more aim assist when your character is actually moving as to when, you're just stood still shooting. And that is one tip I will say, in addition to the settings video that we're going through today. When you are shooting your enemies, make sure, say if you're trying to beam someone out the sky, or somebody's flying in, or there's a guy in the distance, just move your left stick left and right, just like that. That's all the rotational aim assist is. It's basically, initiating that movement with the aim assist, and it seems to be a lot stronger. And I think, from what I know, with JGod's video, Black Ops seems to do this a lot better than standard. So going back over to the aiming settings, make sure your aim assist type is on Black Ops. Seems to have a lot more rotational aim assist. ADS aim assist is on, obviously. Third person type, this is on assist. Motion sensor behavior, make sure this is off. And also the advanced settings, I haven't touched either. That's just, I wouldn't even go into that. You don't need that. Going over to the gameplay, automatic tactical sprint for automatic sprint. Have to have this on, guys. You need automatic tactical sprint. What this basically means is when you're, pushing your left stick forward, you don't need to always initiate it by pressing it. So when you get up from a snake or something like that, or when you get up from a dolphin dive or a slide cancel, all you got to do is just press that, push that button forward, and it's constantly tactical sprinting all the time. And that's what you want to keep flow, to keep movement, and to keep fast around the map. Going over to slide maintain sprint, make sure this is off. Auto move forward, make sure this is off. Tactical sprint behavior, have this on double tap. Now this next bit is also personal preference in a way. Now, I don't like having any of these ground mantle, airborne mantle. There's a little section of 3 settings here that all sort of mean similar things. I have all of these off. Basically, what this means is when you have your grounded mantle, automatic airborne mantle on, when you're near an object, say you're in a room and there's like, I don't know, there's a couch or there's a little bar or there's a table or something like that. If you were to jump shot next to that table, next to that couch, next to that bar, you're going to mantle over it, and that can actually mess up gunfights a lot. It can throw your aim off, throw your centering off. So I like to have full control of when I want to mantle onto something. That's why I have all 3 of these settings off. So if you guys just feel like you're constantly just mantling on stuff randomly, go and turn these off. It might help. Slide dive behavior, very important setting. Now, they did add a brand new setting called hybrid. Basically what that is you can dolphin dive and slide cancel. If you guys didn't know, hybrid wasn't here before the season 2 update, and what most people did was they had slide only on. Now if you had tap to slide on, it would be a more delayed slide cancel. You could feel the delay. You would go to slide cancel, there'd be like a half a second delay. It wasn't nice. So people went to slide only, which then means you didn't dolphin dive. Now with the hybrid, it actually gives you the opportunity to have that slide cancel with no delay and also dolphin dive. All this is, and it's very simple. It might take you a few games to get used to it. If I go into the fire range here. So, like I said before with the automatic tactical sprint, if you push your left stick forward and press B, you'll do the slide, obviously. Now, if you were to push your left stick forward, but press it at the same time and tap B, you dolphin dive. That's literally all it is. So if you want to slide cancel, you just push the left stick forward like usual. If you want to dolphin dive, you push, press, and then press B. That's all it is. You're just pressing your sprint button down and you press B at the same time. And it's very, very, very good if you want to traverse around the map and, you know, you want to get from rooftop to rooftop, especially for Vondel. So nice to be able to play Vondel now, by the way, with the Dolphin Dive and the Slide Cancel at the same time. It's honestly great. I was playing Vondel a lot today with this hybrid setting, and it's so nice to be able to have both, man, honestly. So if you do want to give this a go, give it a go. It might take you a little while to get used to. I know Repulse, for a fact, was having quite a bit of trouble getting used to it, and he plays the game every single day, so don't worry if you can't get used to it. Might take a bit of time, but it's definitely worth it. Going to plunging underwater, I have this on free. Parachute automatic behavior, I have this off. Sprinting door bash, make sure this is on. This will allow you to just literally run into a door and it'll open. You know, you don't have to like press X or square to open it. Ledge climb behavior, I have this on movement base. Aim down sight behavior on hold. Change zoom activation, sprint tactical, sprint focus. I think that's just standard. Equipment behavior on hold. Weapon mount activation, I have on ADS plus melee. This is personal preference, whatever suits you best. I like to have, you know, aim down sight and then pressing the right stick down. Weapon mount exit delay on medium. Tactical stance activation, unless there is a crazy broken tactical stance build like there has been recently with the TAC Evolver and the BP50, I would actually have this off. Mine's still on because the update only came out like yesterday. I forgot to turn it off. So yeah, make sure tactical stance is off. It's not going to help you in the slightest. Like I said, if there's a broken build out, have it back on. Interact / reload behavior, prioritize interact. This is basically contextual tap from back in Warzone 1. All that is you press your square or your X button once to open crates. So much faster, you know, for looting and stuff like that, getting around the map quick. Armor plate behavior, I personally like apply all. I know a lot of people like apply one. I think apply all is just nice to be able to just hold the Y or triangle button down, whatever your play button is, and you can just run around freely, not have to worry about keeping your finger on it or whatever. And then to cancel it, what I actually like to do when I cancel my plating is just press the LB or the L1 button. That's all it is. If you press LB or L1 just like that, it'll just cancel the plates. You don't need to go back and put your finger on Y again or press B or anything like that. Your finger is literally right there on the trigger. It's dead easy if you want to cancel your plates. Just press the L1 or the LB button. Very simple. Moving over to where were we? So that was the armor plates. We've got directional buttons for back pack control. And this is just what I find to be a lot easier to, you know, operate the menus for that. Depleted ammo weapon switch I have on. Quick C4 detonation I have on grouped. Manual fire behavior I have on press. Make sure this is on press, because if you have it on hold, the starter pistol, the Core 45, can actually shoot insanely slow, like really slow. So make sure you have this on press. Gets that nice fire rate back. Akimbo behavior I have on independent. And then all the vehicle stuff and the overlay behaviors, they're all there if you want to copy them. I haven't changed a thing on them. Moving over to graphics. Now, a lot of my settings are on pretty much low. Everything is pretty much on low. I like to maximize my FPS. I actually run a 240 Hz OLED monitor. So at the moment, I am getting around about that in game, 240, 250. So I like to try and make sure I'm seeing all of those frames. Display resolution, I play on 1440p. Now, this isn't really anything to do with settings or anything like that, but if you guys have the opportunity to upgrade from 1080p to 1440, I cannot stress enough how much of a difference this is. And I'm talking, if you want to improve in Warzone and you want to improve your setup and you want to try and, you know, upgrade one thing in your setup, if you have a 1080p monitor, get a 1440p. Even if you were going to maybe lose 30, 40, 50 FPS, because the game, it takes a lot more to get frames on a 1440p than it does in 1080, because obviously it's a higher resolution, but it's worth it. Trust me, I would rather play 110, 120 FPS on 1440 than 250, 300 FPS on a 1080. That's how good it is. Picture quality is insane. To get yourself a 1440p monitor, that's what I'm saying. That's the meta. Display gamma 2.2, brightness, literally just follow this. People ask me, what's your brightness, Si? What's your brightness? What brightness do you play on? Literally, whatever brightness is good for you, man. Like, every monitor is different, every room's different, everyone's eyes are different. Just follow what's on the screen here, barely visible. I probably could run it down here, to be honest, or even a bit further, probably about there. But I play on around about 55. I like 55. NVIDIA reflex low latency, make sure this is off if you're on a 1440p monitor. If you're on a 1080p monitor, have on or on plus boost. Don't really mess around with these because, like I said, I'm on a 1440p. Eco mode preset, I have on efficiency. VSync, make sure this is off, definitely. VSync menus, I think 100%. That's just the standard, doesn't really matter though. Custom frame rate limit, I have on unlimited. You want to make sure that you're maximizing your FPS. A lot of people ask me whether they should cap their frames to their monitor, and the answer is no. Even though I do get over 240 FPS in game and I only have a 240 Hz monitor, something that Liam told me, Liam's the guy that does my PCs, the more frames you get, the better your latency. Everything just feels smoother and smoother and smoother. It's so much better to get 300 to 350 FPS, or I'm gonna bring it down for most people that might be watching this video. If you're on a 120 Hz monitor and you get 160, 170, 180, don't cap it to 120. It's much better to let it go over to that 180 because it will, you know, increase the smoothness. It will make sure the latency is as low as possible. Make sure it's on uncapped unlimited. It's the best way forward, trust me. Menu render resolution, I have an optimal. Pause game rendering on off. High dynamic range, make sure this is off. You don't want that on. Going over to quality, and like I said, I'm not going to go too much into detail per one because it's pretty much all on low. So text resolution, I actually like to have on normal. That's one of the things that I do have a little bit higher. All of this stuff is low, off, low, off. You know what I mean? It's all the same. Just make sure you have everything off, everything low to maximize that FPS. Moving it over to view. Field of view, I get this question all the time. What FOV do you play? 120. It's the best one for Warzone. If you're playing on multiplayer ranked, probably around 105 to 110. But yeah, 120 for Warzone 100%. ADS field of view, make sure this is on affected. This is basically going to reduce that visual recoil, so you have that nice high FOV when you're aiming down sights. If you're nice and zoomed in, you're going to see a lot of bounce and a lot of kick with the weapon, which is not what you want. Weapon field of view on wide. Third person field of view on 80. Not that that matters. Weapon motion blur and world motion blur, make sure these are off. That is going to increase your visibility way more. You don't want the game to look blurry. You want it to be nice and smooth. Film grain on 0. All these, both of these, sorry, on least. And this is all just standard. I wouldn't even change these. This is pretty normal. Going over to audio, I actually play soundbar. Now, there's been a lot of questions with audio in Warzone because the audio is absolutely terrible. Get it on. If you haven't tried it, it's actually probably the best one there, if I'm going to be honest. So yeah, give it a go. Move it on, move it on. Subtitles, default. You guys can put any of this stuff, whatever you want, personal preference. This isn't going to really affect your game, to be honest. So yeah, just pick what you want. Going over to interface, color customization. This is the important one. This actually makes a big difference. So you want to come down to here and set this to filter 2. This keeps all these colors the same. You can customize them how you want, but I like the default colors. This keeps the colors the same, but then you want to have intensity on both interface and world on 100. This makes a big difference with the colors and the vibrance in the game. It's going to make your game look a lot better, and you're going to be able to see stuff in corners, dark corners a lot easier. So make sure that you've got filter 2, both 100 and 100. You'll see a big difference if you haven't turned this on. Now going over to the audio settings, I'm going to show you guys my loudness EQ. If you guys do not have loudness EQ on, it is going to make a huge difference. So make sure you guys have this turned on. You want to right click and go to sounds. Then you want to go to playback, and then whatever your device is. This is my one here, the Astro Mixamp Pro Game. You want to select that. Go to properties on the bottom right. Then go to enhancements. You see loudness equalization. This will be unticked for you, but you'll tick it. Then you will go to settings on the loudness EQ and make sure this is set to short. Now, before Warzone 3 came out, I actually played this on, I think it was around about here. And the difference it makes putting it all the way to short is insane. You will hear footsteps from a mile away. People coming down staircases, people walking on wood, people walking on metal. The difference is crazy, so make sure you guys have this turned on. It is a game changer. Right, that's just about it for the settings, but that's not it for the video. I've got you guys with a 50 bomb gameplay today on Vondel of me using all of these settings, so you guys get to see how I play and how I move around the map with these settings. And let me know down below in the comments if these settings helped. I'd love to know. And also make sure you do subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss out on the YouTube videos every single day. And also, we do stream on Twitch. I'll leave a link down below in the description. Go and hit the follow button and come over because we're live there every single day. Right, that's enough talking from me. Enjoy this 50 bomb on Vondel with the best settings in Warzone. I also want to shout the Naughty Gang and hope you'll enjoy. Sorts it all out for you. Oh, this is mine all day long. What are you doing, boy? Got my loadie, boy.
Marking the rest of that squad
on pizza, boy. Where's the prediction? It's at the top of your screen, bro. It should be there. Predictions at the top of your chat, guys, if you want to get active. I'm trying my best to get as many kills as I can. Bro, give me up.
Occupation scan. Kill confirmed.
That's a big kill.
The rest of them.
Lows in their shot. Wow.
Enemy surveillance has eyes on the area. Go prone. Get underwater to avoid the scans.
Behind me. Yeah, behind me, right?
Enemy recon is scanning the area. Stay low. Enemies detected. Locations marked.
Big kill that. Sometimes, chat, you just gotta lie down. These guys have no idea I'm here now. Absolutely no idea.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Go get hunting.
Guy's giving me the runaround. What's he doing? Best mods on Twitch, that is a fact, bro. It's a fact right there. We got a W mod squad. Oops. Oh, we're fine right now. Bro, go away. I hate these things. So annoying.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
And don't call me Jesus with a scuff for no reason, HRV boy.
Kill confirmed. We located the rest of them.
Holy sh**. Holy sh**, we're frying!
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Go get hunting. Gas is in. Marked remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Yeah, we are absolutely pissing right now, bro. There's a guy inside here. This guy's outside. We are absolutely fine right now. Bathroom Greg's, what'd you get? Hey, let me guess. Sausage and bean melt. 2 sausage rolls.
Go get hunting.
No Ribena.
And we located the rest of them.
It's just raps for the ops, isn't it, chat? Oh, it's raps for the ops. Wow. He's killing everything right now, aren't we? Literally everything. 17. Oh my god, chat. We're nearly on a 20 bomb per circle. Before the first circle's closed. That's actually insane. That's an insane pace. We are on an insane pace right now, chat. 60 plus. Sausage and melt, 3 rolls. 3. Don't underestimate Poco and his sausage rolls, mate. Yeah, I'm just fucking killing everything right now. This is absolutely incredible. 14 teams left. We just finished the first circle on 20 kills. I'm a little bit concerned about the 14 teams left. So let's try and do a little bit of farming. There's our chance to hit the loadie though. That's a big down. Oof. Ooh, I wanted that one. You just don't get how the fuck I do it. It's just all about flow state, mate. It's what it is. All about flow state. And not missing your shots. That's annoying. I got 3 downs there. This is the sweaty team, chat. We got to wipe these. Go and hit a different angle. We got to wipe these, chat. 100%. If we're gonna short our game here, it's because of these guys. Literally had all 3 down, man.
Kill confirmed. We located the rest of them.
A bad push, isn't it? I haven't got full plates here. Can you get me up here, please? Thank you.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get hunting.
Shit!
Got an idea, chat. Got an idea. That's that high grain coming in clutch there, chat. That's the high grain.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Go get hunting.
Just killing everything right now.
You got gas moving in.
High grain coming in clutch, chat. See what I mean?
Marking the rest of them.
All good, all good. Minor, chat, minor. This is what we do to people like that, cheeky boy.
Hostile located.
Enemy destroyed.
Try and run
Use
for
your
me,
attack map
go.
to hunt down the rest of them. Enemies dropping into the AO.
Big knock, that is. Big knock. This is what you call flow state right here, chat. I just heard a guy below me. The nice little, there you go. Freebies all day. Freebies all day, man. There you go, boy. 30 with 30. Yeah. Yeah. 10 teams F, not the best. Still 40 people, though, if it's full teams of 10. Going to HRM build. We do need a little update ski, actually. Not gonna lie, we do need a little update, so I'll show you after. Literally, do exclamation mark HRM, right? Swap the barrel for high grain. That's it. I need a UAV here, and I need this UAV to work. Can't even lie. It is working. Been blessed. We good. That's the roguest throwing knife I've ever seen. That is the roguest throwing knife I've ever seen in my entire fucking life, bro. What is that? Pineapple. Big love for the 7 months, man. Look at this shit. Look at this. What is that? What is that?
Fire sale is active. Buy station prices are adjusted. Enemy squad hunting you. Stay sharp.
Yeah, that's GG's.
Mark remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Need my loot
Enemy
back.
soldier incoming.
Oh, this has just slowed us down massively. Throwing knives are a bit of a joke, aren't they? I actually kind of do want throwing knives to fucking get nerfed, you know, so they're not one shot anymore. I keep dying to them. They're becoming more and more popular now, do you know what I mean?
Get ready. Resurgence window's about to close.
Does he know I'm here? No way he knows I'm here, right?
The rest of that squad on your tag. Go get hunting.
Enemy.
Oh, these are the stackers, bro, for fuck's sake.
Fire sale's done. Prices are back to normal.
No way they're still on my loot. These guys are still on my loot, chat, I think.
Gas is
Oh,
closing in.
That's huge. Right, now we just need a play box and we're good to go.
Be advised, resurgence is no longer active. This is for keeps.
That's rogue. That is rogue.
Hostile located.
These guys are on the side. Hey, chat, we've regained that really fucking well. Really fucking well. We gotta go rogue mode here. Needed that down. This is the high grain chat coming in clutch. This is the fucking 4-stack I was fighting.
Moving.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Enemy marked.
You're losing ground. Move it.
This is absolutely insane. I actually could drop a 50 here, low key. Need the 40 first. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, doesn't have self, you know. Guys just hitting the zippy inside
The
of me, I'm
enemy
pretty
is
sure.
no longer tracking you. You lost him.
I'm gonna play right here. I'm actually gonna play right. All these guys coming out. No way you're up top. No way you're up top still. He has to jump. Huge kills, huge kills. Go top. This is sketchy, man. This is sketchy.
Enemy marked. Hostile located.
Gas is inbound. Enemies dropping into the AO.
As if I'm just allowed to walk through this bit. No way. We can get a 50 here, chat.
It's down to 10. Win this thing.
I need to go pay this guy. There's a purple
Anyone
skipper.
got mid-cap rounds?
Yeah, I'm out. Wait, he dropped, he dropped. Oh, underneath. I'm actually so close to a 50 here. It's unlucky. No way, I'm left.
Remaining.
Guy's outside here? Oh my god,
Gas
just
is
pulled back.
moving.
Or fled. Wait, is he bang back? Go, bang back, bang back, bang back. Oh my god, that is so clutch. We can get the 50, I think. No, we can't. We need one more bang back. No, he robbed it, he robbed it, he robbed it.
Watch the skies.
No way, chat. It's not a banger game though, innit? Wow.
I need small cap rounds.
Let's go, man.
That's a
46, bro. 46. Oh, we could have dropped to 50. We actually could have dropped to 50 that game.